right, guys, we're going to go ahead and try this now. It looks like we've had some issues connecting to Twitch. OBS was running fine. We went ahead and just restarted it. Tried to reconnect it and it didn't want to do so. We are back in the action, guys. 46 people left alive. We've only lost 4 people. A couple engagements happened over to the east, and we are now back into the fight as we have United Blocks and Light people up here on the beach. Apologize about the connectivity issues, guys. OBS and Twitch wants to be a little finicky this evening, but it looks like we've got it back up and running. Just letting Alexa that you guys should be up and ready in here in 3 minutes from you guys. Now, Fightac's knocked out Faid in the background. Faid's getting knocked down. Can we go ahead and head over there and see what we've got going on? Looks like he got eliminated, unfortunately. Game's moving a lot smoother now, too. It looks like OBS was having some serious issues pulling some frames here. But we are back into the thick of things, making sure that you guys can witness a much smoother gameplay as we head into these final moments of these medium-sized circles going into the smaller ones. Now we've got one squad out here doing the PUBG Invitational strat, and it looks like these guys might be fighting over here on the hill. Jose Castro pushing up on these entire squad on the hill here. Fightac's, I think, is the one who just got a kill moments ago. Must have killed the teammates of Jose Castro, as they are now going to peek and try to return some fire. Mouse the left is taking some serious damage. Fightac's is taking some fire as well. Looks like Jose Castro, though, is going to be dumped down all the way to about 5% HP. Not very good, as we have many people right next to each other. I'm going to try to show you guys as much of this action as we can. See if we can head over here. Are these guys going to witness each other? Kojo's running over the side of the hill here with his squad. Run Too Old and Diabolic are right here next to him. Not quite sure if they know that they're there. They must have, as they are spreading out and flanking into a different direction now. Let's get an eye on the hill. Quadfather 7 trying to peek out the window, trying to get a better angle. They do have a Dacia, so they could just hop in that car and completely leave. And it looks like the other squad's going to do just that. Those guys just got in a vehicle and left themselves as the squad, or the circle is coming in. And they will have to leave here momentarily. Now, let's see what we can witness here. It looks like we've got some squads potentially fighting here on the beach, as one team is entirely taking all their vehicles to the same little crevice back there. I don't know if they're going to make a wall or what they're going to do, but Afterless has just knocked out Malice and Fightac's. Where did that just happen? Looks like they just got knocked out of their vehicle driving through the forest, and Afterless is going to finish off the entire squad, getting a squad wipe. Oh my goodness, Afterless is doing work over here as these guys come driving through. I apologize, you guys, for not showing you that, but there's just so much to see when there's 40 people on the same little medium circle. It's kind of hard to figure out where we need to look at. But I tried to jump over there as soon as possible to get you guys some action. They're dropping some 5.56 for their teams, it looks like. Fergus is going to take some fire with the SKS. Does have an ACOG on that, so he's going to be able to zoom in pretty easily and get a good look on things. Imossi and Steeler Green not in the greatest positions here. They're just going to have to jump and run and hopefully be in a better situation in a few moments as they jump off the ledge there. All right, looks like our game just wanted to bug out there a little bit for a second. All right, we're still on Fergs. Fergs shooting at Imossi, and 4Z TV just knocked out United Brox with a headshot. So United Brox getting tagged way off in the distance somewhere as well. Now Imossi's in a very tricky situation here. I think his teammate did get back up off the rocks. Looks like he did. And we're in a little bit of a stalemate here as we have a sniper battle happening back and forth. And look at all these people coming in. We got people getting lit up here at Severnia as the squad comes pulling in. Blaze and Run Too Old just barely making it in without getting killed. And look at this. We've got 3 squads here just in a little bit of an area. United Brox being revived by Lincivus as we have an aerial view for you guys. Let's take out the name tags just so you can see the players. They're blowing up the vehicle so they can use it for cover. Taking some fire from the roof. It looks like that was SpongeBob and C-Champ who are up there trying to do the work. No, C-Champ's actually inside the second story, it looks like. Still shots raining down over there by the beach as well. We have so many engagements that are going to happen here at once. It's going to be a little hard to keep up with it all. Sorry for the stream problems, guys. Twitch was being a little buggy, but hopefully you guys are back in the action. I just got the notification that you guys are back in here. I'm so happy and so thankful that you guys can witness this. Might as well have it not working during the looting phase at least, as not much happened then. We still have 41 players left alive over here. And now we've got people fighting over here by shooting range. Are we going to see Afterlessons get knocked out of the vehicle? However, he just killed an entire squad. Looks like he just needs to be tagged one more time for them to do that, and they're not going to get the shot, but he is driving past another squad. Quadfather, 2 guys in that little shack right there, and he's going to get killed. Brucifer kills Afterlessons. Afterlessons doing a great job getting that entire squad wipe that we saw the tail end of. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make it into the town as his vehicle does get exploded. CeeLo Green out in the water. Do they see him? Does Ferg see him? I don't know if they see him quite yet. Imasi made it all the way out of there as well, and he's going to probably make it in the circle and be just fine. My biggest concern here is CeeLo Green, because he has to be watched by 4 guys here on the hill. Another fight happening. Kojo's getting lit up. Sounds like Quadfather and Jose Castro have been found at their shack. Looks like Brucifer is going to have to get somebody up here, and So Clutch is going to have to do what his name pronounces. He's running in here. Is he going to make a clutch play? Is he going to be the one that downs Quadfather while they're getting the revive off? He does get the revive, so Jose is going to be able to help. So Clutch is going to get him right back down again, though. And if he can eliminate Quadfather, and he is Clutch. Saving the day. Brucifer knocking down Jose Castro again from the background. And look at the squad taking their vehicles in and trying to get somewhere near Severny, probably. I wouldn't doubt. Though it looks like we've got so many squads here already doing the same, having the same idea. And look at this madness that we are about to ensue in with. And look at these guys driving right through the middle. What are they doing? They're going right through the middle of Severny. What's going to happen? Solo Jones dropping in the triple story. They want to go upstairs and claim it. It's a great building to have, but not when there's 2 people on the roof. But what is happening? LTS Sly getting down as well. They're clearing the building. United and Lincivus here on the roof are going to have this under control if they push in here. We're trying to get a little bit of a better angle here for you as Wolf on Twitch now wants to come through the door. I'm not quite sure if he knows the people there, but he definitely knows now. Wolf on Twitch getting eliminated as United, Brox, and Lincivus are holding down what I think is the best roof in Severny. 2 more squads here fighting to the south, trying to show you guys everything as 4C TV and the doubles hold another great triple story here on the south end. Not one that I like as much because it is a little bit more open and hard to get out of, but a good roof, or a good triple story nonetheless. I think the roof is the big factor on the north side. The doubles is doing some work over here, killing Blindmus. I'm not even sure where we saw him at. What is 4C TV? 4C's getting knocked down. Banana Man has to get revived as he crawls down the stairs to do just that. And I don't even know what the heck to look at for you guys because there is so much happening here. And now we've got 2 more squads pushing in from the west. 3 more squads pushing in from the west. Imasi getting tagged as he tries running in behind Kojo. And I don't think they're going to be able to get the revive off as CeeLo Green is the squad mate there. And Wife Aggro and the other 2 mates are across on the other side. Just coming up out of the beach who were in the water earlier, and it looks like Severny is going to be where all the bloodbath happens, and we still have 4 squads just right next to each other here in this small little area. Man, whew. Lots of action, lots of tense stress as the game didn't want to work, and neither did OBS, but we are back in it, and the doubles is over here doing work, and okay, that's definitely not who I clicked on. Wolfax killing Brucifer and So Clutch as they come running in. Sounds like they're going to get down. Is Brucifer going to be able to get up? So Clutch just needs to get the revive off here. He's going to have to live up to his name once again. Wolfax and Zerol, one by name, are all holding this wall here quite well together. As another vehicle comes driving in behind them, and this is just going to be absolutely madness. Imasi does go down. Teammates are not going to be able to get him up. CeeLo Green being one of them. Wolfax lighting these guys up in the tree here, and I think these guys are unfortunately going to be just out of luck here as they have to sit at the same tree. And unfortunately, another one goes down now, it looks like. And all they need to do is just kill Brucifer. We'll keep an eye on that tag as we have so much action happening here at once. Kandra just knocking out, or killing Kojo with the SKS, not just knocking it, but finishing off the kill as well. Looks like Brucifer over there is the last one left alive. And we have a Car 98 fire going off as well. Who's along with the car? Looks like CC Champ. See somebody way off in the distance there. SpongeBob might see them as well. I'm not quite sure if they're all shooting together or where CC's at. Looks like he's only got a red dot on that Car 98, so he's taking some very hopeful shots. Brucifer is still outside the circle trying to get in. 32 people left alive. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Brucifer. I feel like I just caster jinxed you. I'm sorry. I feel like that was my fault. My heart goes out to you, Brucifer. Next game, buddy, you got 2 more games to help your team rack up some more points. Lincivus, United, Brock still on the roof here. Possibly taking some fire from doubles. Doubles and their teammates are doing some work over here on the south side of Severny. And I just don't know where to follow. These gunshots are going to start happening everywhere. And I think this is just the hot spot to stay on here. As CeeLo Green just got knocked out by the Master, or knocked out the Master, my apologies. Now giving himself an opportunity to maybe push in a little bit more. Car 98's coming down off the hill. Looks like we got this M4 shooting in as well. Let's see what we can see. CeeLo Green was the one who just tagged a good shot here just moments ago. X-Master is going to get revived, and now we have a care package at the south of Severny. Would you take a look at this? I don't even know what to look at here, guys. This is just absolute madness. 31 people left alive. One squad getting down over here in the woods as another one flanks in behind Cancer, Benzu, and 5A. Tagging down these members quite quickly. Beer-Fed Soldier just knocked out Fingo in the background. Apostle just killed Helios with the AK, finishing off a kill that was just right to the right, as they are now having to play the ridge to these guys just to the south of them. They are closer to the circle, though, so Bensu and 5A, these guys are going to have to push in. Shot in the Pan saving his life. Not for long. Beer-Fed Soldier knocking out Newbie Caves. They're getting shot from Severny. They're getting shot from everywhere. So many people left alive here. As we now have Ziploc bags taking some serious fire from the guys at the south of them. And he's going to have to use a first aid kit and get on out of there. Benzu's pushing in from the north. Do they see, or from the south, do they see him? Not quite sure if they know exactly where he is yet. Newbie Cakes is trying to crawl to get a revive off, and I just don't think that there's going to be enough time. Benzu and these guys are going to have to push in. And Benzu now getting down from over here at Severny, taking some serious damage. Kanzer's going to be down as well. Apostle going to be down. These guys are insanely sick with shots, man. Apostle's going down. It's all to Spade. Spade does eliminate another squad as they are just getting pelted over here. My goodness, they are getting wrecked. Oh my gosh, they are getting wrecked. Oh my goodness. Jesus. What just happened? What just happened? Those guys got melted. Insanely good players we have playing in these tournaments. United Brock's working this route. We're going to go ahead and say witness to their perspective here as they have a great angle on pretty much just about everybody here in Severny. Now look at that circle. Look at this circle. It's going to force everybody to push into each other here just any moment now. This is going to be just absolute chaos as all these guys have to push out into each other. And look at the circle. It's blessing. CeeLo just has to chill out there by the rock. Lincevus is getting tagged by SpongeBob. He needs to lay down so he doesn't get knocked out. Gonna get you an aerial view here so we can witness everything that's happening. Sounds like Wife Aggro and Monstar are somehow able to make it out too. Looks like Daryl's gonna be down as these guys start pushing up to the north, and then One by Name is gonna be the last one left here to try to do something about this, as we have so much gunfire happening over here. We've got so many people trying to eliminate each other. This is just absolute madness. Beer-Fed Soldier, Twitch Uncivils, all these guys are trying to push out. Run Too Old is the one revving there. My apologies. Looks like C-Fades and Blaze might be the ones trying to take some fire here as they look out the window. Twitch TV doing some good damage as well, and now he's going to be down as they are trying to move to the north, and he's going to get finished off. Squad mates need to make it across now. I think it's up to Beer-Fed Soldier, maybe one or two left. As we have so many players. Look at all the players that are down over here as they try coming in. This is just crazy. It's going to be so hard to keep up with all this, guys. I am so sorry that we can't just see every fight happening at once. I wish we had instant replay for the parts that, you know, we couldn't see. Look at C-Phase peeking through that window, getting some, or CC Champ, I'm sorry, peeking through to get C-Phase. And this is just madness. I'm just going to keep it on the aerial so you guys can just see as people get eliminated. So many people just pushing out into each other, dropping like flies, already down to the top 10 people left alive. Only 9 are here. And we've got to push out to the rock. SpongeBob is going to die, so we're going to be down to 8. And that is how 15 people die instantly, friends. What on earth just happened? How did Monstar and Wife Aggro get so lucky with their positioning? And let's see what they see here. Is Wife Aggro and Monstar have a great little ridge to play. Are you kidding me? I think it's going to be up to these guys pushing out of the complexes over here to really make something of this situation. With 8 people left alive, let's check out what Diabolic sees. Diabolic looking over at Wife Aggro and Monstar's direction. Not quite sure if they see where they are. Probably wishing they didn't blow up their vehicle now, as that could have been used to escape, but I'm pretty sure people would have blown that up either way. CC Champ right next to Diabolic. Diabolic wanting to play the angles, wanting to play the peaks, trying to see if he can see somebody sitting there. Not quite sure he's going to get what he wants, unfortunately. Probably being watched by Monstar right now as well, and at Wife Aggro. We've got 23 seconds before we witness a bloodbath here and potentially the end of the game as these guys push into each other and I think get wiped by Wife Aggro out here in Monstar. Go ahead and hype up in the chat what you guys think's about to happen. Smoke grenades coming out from Master and Champ. They are going to be in third place either way, racking up themselves 15 points plus whatever they get for kills. Kills are going to give you 2 points. Monster TV late, and then Triple X Master. C-Phage just going to go down inside the smoke, and he going to live. Let's see what White Aggro sees. White Aggro's getting tagged. Champ and Master are all wrecked. We've got the smoke grenade glitches. We've got lines of smoke grenades passing across the map right now. C-Phage have to go against Monster and White Aggro here. I'm trying to show you guys an angle that isn't outside the blue. C-Phage and Run Too Old are down to it, and it's up to Run Too Old now to win this for his team in a 1v2 situation. He might want to use that bush, but I don't know if it's going to be able to help him much. This is a very, very tricky situation for C-Phage. Oh, man. C-Phage has got a med, and look at the circle. The circle went to Monstar TV again, and they know exactly where he is now. Run Too Old is in a very tricky situation here. I don't really see how he's going to be able to finish this one off, as Monstar TV and Wife Aggro eliminate the final teammates of Run Too Old. And there goes the game. Wow, what a crazy ending at Severny. We had a lot of madness happening there. Completely nuts what we just witnessed going into the ending of that first game. But don't worry, we've got 2 more games coming at you as we head in to the second game of the evening. Now, before we head over here into the break and get the second lobby going, I'd like to give a big shout out to Match Arena. These guys are a crowdfunding platform that we use to raise money for all of our donations. Be sure to check out the PUBG announcements channel in our Discord at discord.gg/vvv-gaming. To use the donation code that I posted in the announcements tonight, just scroll up a little bit and you'll see it. And you guys can donate $1 for free at absolutely no cost to you, and it only takes just a few moments. I'd also like to give a big shout out to Outfox. These guys are an amazing product. They make an amazing little application that will help you guys eliminate some of your ping and your bad connection problems in game, which will hopefully allow you guys to get yourselves some more 1v1 situations won and give you just some better overall ping for when you guys are playing in the battlegrounds. Be sure to check them out at vvv-gaming.com/Outfox. I'd also like to give a big shout out to Xpulse. Xpulse is a new partner that we picked up. These guys are a great small development team that are helping us get a lot more players to play in these tournaments. So I'd like to give some big shout outs to Xpulse in the chat. They don't ask for much, but I want to give them a little bit of hype, as we are going to be switching over to them for the draft as well. Now, the drafts are going to consist of registration on xpulse.com instead of the Google Sheets like we've been doing. So if you're familiar with playing in those tournaments, it is going to be a little bit more unique in the process with Xpulse. So be sure to check out the PUBG announcements if you have any questions about that. My name is Orion. I'm the PUBG coordinator here and your caster and host for the evening. So be sure to ask me any questions that you guys have about our process tournaments or what we do here at vVv. All right, guys, we'll be back here in just a few moments. I'm going to get some Monster Cat music going for you guys so you can enjoy it here in the background, and we'll be back here in just a few moments with some more PUBG madness. What a sick game 1. Let's get ready for game 2, guys, and we'll be right back.
And now you close your eyes. They just haven't seen it. They just haven't seen it. And now you close your eyes. They just haven't seen it. They just haven't seen it. just haven't seen it. They just haven't seen it. And now you close your eyes. They just haven't seen it. They just haven't seen it. They just haven't seen it.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Game 2 of the Armageddon series, Week 3 qualifiers. My apologies. I was just getting a couple things set up in the background here as we go into Game 2 of the evening. Sorry, it took an extra little minute. We had a little bit of a confusion with the servers and people joining, so took an extra moment there, but I apologize. We are now jumping back into the plane for Game 2 for the rest of the teams to start racking up some points here in Week 3 qualifiers of the Armageddon series. Hope you guys are enjoying this evening. I apologize for some of the technical issues that we've had, but we do have 63 people back in the plane ready to jump, and they are going to do just that. As some teams who were finally able to get their squad mates back in have done so. 63 players jumping as the plane is heading from the north to the south. And we'll head you over to the live screen here. So it looks like OBS is wanting to be finicky with that as well. But I assure you, right now, everyone's just jumping out of the plane. Nothing's going on, and we are back live, baby. Let's go. Got caught up messaging a couple teams that tried to join a little bit late. Unfortunately, they missed check-in. They will have to try next week. Kept me from switching you guys over to the live feed, but we are good to go. And look, we've got people going military, diving down insanely fast, not wanting to pull their chutes early. Looks like we've got people over here at Georgetown already looting as well. So let's check out what Antlion's got going on. I'm pretty sure these guys were pushing in from the south side of Severny last game and had some insanely good kills on that squad that was right in front of them on the ridge, but then just got completely melted from Severny by, I believe, the doubles and their teammates. Very, very unfortunate situation for them. But that is how PUBG goes sometimes. These tournaments are much different. They're much more, I don't even know what the word is. They're much more intense, man. People don't die right away. They don't go for the unnecessary kills and the risks right away. They want to place as high as they can and get those points, and they want to place as high as they can to win this trophy here at the end of the Armageddon series. Now the circle is appearing here. We are getting a bottom right circle, and we're going over to Milta here because it looks like we might run into an engagement here as we already hear shooting going on. Now that's probably over here at Go Past the Limit with Beer Fed Soldier. Beer Fed Seaphage is getting knocked out of the vehicle, ran somebody over. Arna just got knocked out with a Uzi. And I am not quite sure he's going to be able to do anything about that, unfortunately. I have no idea where he came from or who he was with. But we'll go back to Milta and see what we got going on. I'm not quite sure where that vehicle down happened. Helios is completely melted on HP. I'm not quite sure what happened with Helios either. Let's check out what we got going on with him. It might have been him that got hit by a vehicle by that guy who's driving up north before he made it into the shelter here, but I am not quite sure what has happened. It looks like Arnie just does get finished off over there in Rozhog with a Vector, unfortunately. Going to be downed and eliminated here early on in the second game. Let's get a little bit of an aerial view so you guys can kind of see where we're going here. It looks like we've got somebody down all the way over here by Novo. I'm Mossy, finishing off one by name with an Uzi. Going to rack up some points for his team there, as we do reward 2 points per kill. Now you're going to get 25 points for first place, you're going to get 20 for second, 15 for third, 10 for fourth, and 5 for fifth place with 2 points per kill. We've already got some teams with like 180 points racked up over the past 2 weeks. I think one team last week got like 135 points just in 1 week. They got like insane amount of kills. Maybe it was like 107 points. I think they have 136 total now, but they got like 107 points last week. So it is totally viable for you to come in here, win just in the last week, even next week, to get your team qualified. Now, we do have a lot of teams trying to join this. We had 27 registered. A few were not able to make it. I had a few teams that are dealing with the evacuations with all the hurricanes right now. Wow, I'm Mossy getting lit up. Wolfx tagging Mossy. Is he going to down him? Doesn't look like he's going to. Wolfx pushing over with the Scar. Only 16 bullets. He's going to need to reload before he engages here. Does he have a scope on that thing, as that gun is impossible to shoot without one? No, he does not, but he landed his shots anyways. I'm Mossy holding the edge here on the complex. It looks like Wolfx is going to fall back, as the teammates of him are now pushing up to try to help potentially. Looks like Wolfx is going to get down from iMossy, and iMossy is going to get his second kill already. I believe that's his second kill. He might have a third, but he at least has 2 right now. We do have a care package dropping here in the military base, and I would not be surprised if Brucifer over here is going for that. IMPG killing somebody in the background as well. Let's head over there and see what we've got going on. It looks like it's at this complex just to the west, or I'm sorry, the southeast a little bit of the apartment complex. And they're going to loot up and get some gear off that body and be in good company. Now we head into Yasnaya. Looks like we had some guys up here taking some damage. I'm not quite sure what we've got going on here. Might have seen a little bit of gunfire going back and forth here momentarily. As Double X Master, pretty sure I called him Triple X Master last game, and I realized that that's just not what you call somebody. That's not what I meant there. But it's all right. Now, many players spread very, very wide out. I'm surprised we saw as many kills instantly as we did, and it looks like Milta is going to be a hot spot for action here any second. These guys are insanely close to each other, and I think they know it. Benzu, Cancer, and Apostle. Next to Notoriety and Twitch TV Uncivils. I'm pretty sure those guys are on the same team. Yes, they are. Colors are matching. And it looks like Cancer might push over here on Notoriety right now, and they definitely see Notoriety. Notoriety's getting pinched by Benzu and Cancer. He needs to get help from his team. Doesn't look like his team's going to do anything to help him, actually. And now Twitch TV, Uncivils, and Keen Anners are going to be stuck in this 2v3. I believe there is a 4th teammate around here somewhere. Sve back there. Twitch TV pushing up to the wall here. Needs to run to the right and kill Benzu, but Benzu's got a nice little piece of metal cover there and protecting himself. Apostle peeking around the corner. I'm pretty sure Uncivils might have just seen that, as we are now getting a flank from Cancer. Not quite sure if he's going to run all the way through the restaurant. Looks like he's going to try to use one of the windows to get a better angle. But he might fall back to the front of that restaurant there and try to do something else about it. I'm not quite sure who threw that smoke at all. I did not see who threw that smoke. That is creepy. One of the players must have tossed that, trying to flush him out. Keen Anners getting tagged by Kanzer from the window with the SKS. Kanzer's going to have to reload, and Keen Anners is going to need a revive. Possible pushing up the flank it now. And getting a double down with the drop shot. Uncivil drop shotting a double kill here. And Sve needing to push up to help. It looks like he's going to finish off. He gets a triple down. Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Twitch Uncivils is just going to finish off this entire squad right here. Missing with the SKS from point blank, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Did that really just happen? Twitch Uncivil and Keen Anners are now just left fighting Sve. $2v1. I'm not quite sure if Sve is going to fight this or if he's just going to hold out and try to win it out for his team for as long as he can. Keen Anners and Twitch knows that there's one left around here somewhere, probably somewhere in the area, and they are definitely correct, as he is just northeast of them, hanging out behind a barrel on the edge of a wall. Keen Anners and Uncivils need to flank around to the other side. Not quite sure they know where he is, because Sve did come back from a very far distance away. We might see some action up here. And it looks like Spay is going to get it down here on Uncivilized. I knew the second that I left, I'm going to see an engagement. This always happens. Like the second you leave or even remotely look away, they get a good down. Now Spay pushing up, trying to finish off his kill. Twitch TV on Civils and Key Nanners are in a very, very bad spot here. Unfortunately, this grenade might land if he's not careful. Oh, went way too far. Went way too far. Did not cook it long enough, unfortunately. Needed to throw it a little bit higher or just to the right side of that wall. Though a grenade is definitely going to instill some fear in those guys. Now, he doesn't even have a helmet. Spay needs to be extremely careful here. Grenade thrown at him and it just barely hits the wall. If that would have gone over the backside, that might have killed him. As another vehicle comes driving through Milta. Not quite sure if it has anything to even do with these guys. It might. That might be. Beerfed Soldier might be the teammate of them. And Keen Anners is going to run in and finish him off with a micro Uzi. Playing it extremely aggressive here early on in the game. Now let's open back up to the circle. Looks like we've still got two squads. Is Naya. They are pretty spread out though. Probably not going to see any action from them. Novo, Milta, all having people spread out. George Bull still has a squad. Naya Malik up here at this complex just north of his Naya. Great little place to loot. It looks like Solo Jones and Wolf on Twitch might run into a squad if they keep going towards Rosshot, but they might just go down this road and head towards the center. I'm not quite sure what we're going to have going on here. We will find here momentarily. Wife aggro by the water, maybe looking for a boat, maybe just waiting for his team. Looks like he might want to run up in this tower and look for some loot. Not going to find anything there. Does have himself a Car 98, so they are going to be in good hands going into the later parts of the game. Forsey just got a knockout. Where's this knockout? Quadfather getting knocked down by and Faid also in a very, very tight pinch. Faid having almost no HP. I'm not even sure anybody's even near here to help these guys if they go down, and he does go down by Forsey. And Forsey, I think, is going to finish off Quadfather and now start working on Fade. I don't know why I always call you Faid. I remember you last week posting in the comments saying that it's pronounced Fade. So I'm sorry, Fade. You're not Faid. I don't know. You see that, and you're like, if I call it Fade, he's going to be like, it's Faid. You know, it's always the other one. It's always the one you don't say. Turn down our sensitivity here, see if we can't get you guys a little bit smoother of a gameplay as we pan back and forth through the camera. Now, lots of people are over here to the east. I mean, tons of people are over here to the east. And Twitch TV Uncivil has now found himself a care package. Looks like he's going to get killed for it potentially, though, if he's not careful. Helio, Ziploc bags, and Newbie all right next to each other here. Flanking out, trying to spread out, trying to get a better angle here on Uncivils. Uncivils is going to be in a really bad situation here. His team is nowhere to help him. Ziploc bags pushing over to the north. Does have an M249 though. Got a good gun to go against an entire squad, and all he really has to do now is wait for the position. If he can get one down here though, it's going to help him a lot, and he does get that down just now. One guy flanking to the left, Helios is peeking out with an M249, and he's going to get downed, unfortunately not able to get the kills himself. Now there is squad members nearby, but not close enough to help him. So the squad is going to be a little bit wary as they pick up this M249 off his Uncivils after he just had an insanely good, basically squad wipe down towards Milta. And look at all these guys coming into the north now. We've got all these guys coming down from the north. This squad's going to pick up that M249 and have some good firepower to go into the later parts of the game. And I'd love to see the circle just come south and move everybody. And it does, as now all these players are going to be forced to come into each other. Now, C Fades is going to be driving past the squad here in any second. Lincivus might see them. They might take some fire at him. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. Doesn't look like much is going to go on, actually, as they just start heading to the south and just completely forgetting about that, aren't they? Aren't even going to deal with that vehicle driving by, and they're going to keep moving on and act like it was never even there. We're going to continue looting the mansion as we head south to get an aerial view of where all these squads are. You see many, many players spread out completely. Looks like we had an M249 picked up from that care package that dropped down at the military base. VSS being carried by Antlion over here near Waterworld. No, it's near apartments. Near the two complexes near apartments. And I'm just waiting to see where we're going to see our next possible engagement. Looks like Zubith might hear this vehicle coming outside their building. It's just a matter of time before they potentially go out and shoot him as well. Zubith and Hysterica could get themselves a M249 if they're aggressive here, but looks like they're just going to hold out, They don't want to fight a squad. They are just 2 people. I'm not quite sure if their teammates died or what happened there. But unfortunately, that is not where they want to be in a 2v4 situation against an M249. That is for sure. Now, one squad heading down towards Snake. They're going to try to get center here early, it looks like. And going to the good complex. Snake is a great place to go, but it looks like C-Fades, Diabolic, and Blaze have similar ideas. They might have just seen that squad pull in front of them, though, at Snake. So they're going to head down to the complex just to the south of it, maybe, and hold that one. As this one is still a great place to hang out in. You can still park your car in some good spots back here behind the wall. They do just get tagged up there at Snake, though, so they're definitely not being sneaky about where they stop to hang out, though there are some really great walls here. If the circle comes in behind you, they're going to be in a good position to push up into all these little ridges here at Snake, and this is actually my favorite part of the map to fight. I just love it. My favorite place to jump in the whole game. I don't know why, I just love pushing out over on these high mountains. As you can see, many players as they come in trying to eliminate you. Now, we're already down to 50 players left alive. As we have some insane madness happening already with some care package mistakes, a squad wipe. And it's going to get even crazier as all 50 of these players start pushing in. Look at this. Every tournament, man, it's just expect somebody in every single medium-sized complex that you go to. If it's even remotely decent in size, people are there. 100%. Now let's take a look at what we got at stake. Blindmus, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now check out this 3rd story window that he can look out. He can check the entire western field, the entire eastern, and even protect his friends east if somebody pushes into that building. Now if people go prone on that roof right there, right in front of him, that's a great place to look out to the east and west and be the ears for your team, as this is a very, very hot spot to push up. And if people push north, they're going to be in a much trickier situation as they have to come up alongside of a ridge to push into you. So that is a very, very good spot to be. And it sounds like they were taking some fire from these guys down here. I'm not quite sure anything's going to land. Just going to fire some warning shots. These guys know better than to peek. They're not going to take some long distance engagement, especially when they're dead center of the circle. And we're just going to keep an eye on the map and look for anybody who might come into some trouble. It looks like Lincevis right there in the middle of the map might be running into some trouble right now if they don't head to the farm complex. The farm was open. They could have gone there. People are probably avoiding the farm thinking that that people are already there. And Lincevis and their squad is going to pull right in here to Snake into a very bad spot. There's the car right there. They are really going to see it. Ryan Fox hanging out of the vehicle trying to do something about it. And it looks like they're going to keep driving down to another squad at another complex. Hopefully they don't go to the left here. They might want to stop there to red up. Looks like one gets tagged out of the vehicle. Lincevis gets tagged out of the car. And that entire squad just got wrecked as they went driving past Snake. It sounds like they are still shooting at what potentially is some dead bodies out there, but they are all gone, my friend. That squad has been wiped. I saw that vehicle driving through the minimap and knew that they were going to be in trouble, as pretty much every single house over here has been taken by an enemy. And we do have some shots coming off the way top of the mountain up here. What exactly are we looking at here? Ah, so now Kojo's looking all the way down to Master in that house. Though you are safe from many things, I don't think that house has the greatest perspective on the mountain there, without being just basically just a little bullseye target in one of those windows. And we're going to have Car 98s taking fire over here as well. And that would be this Car 98. Wolf on Twitch seems to see them way up on the hill. I'm sorry, LT Sly, Lieutenant Sly, definitely sees those guys up on the ridge. Blanc just knocked out After Lessons. Where is that happening? Let's get over here to this engagement as we have 2 squads fighting up here in the mountains. Zagorius and After Lessons are down at a tree. OG6 going to have to push up to get the revive off. It looks like Antlion might kill him with the VSS if he's not careful. He might have an angle on him here. I'm not quite sure if we can see him. Looks like he's hiding behind that bush there. Gosu Gohan might look up here and see him also. And he does see just that, though it looks like he can't actually see the revive going off. And that player just needs to go prone and heal up. I think is going to get the revive off again. Also, Blanc just knocked out Korean God, who was trying to run away. OG Sick is trying to get the revive off, and now he's being fighted by an entire squad. Looks like he just needs to get tapped one more time by anybody, and he's going to go down. And where is the teammate? Where is the 4th guy? Looks like we've got one guy left. Zigioras. Sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, man, but Zigioras is going to try to fall back and get a revive off on his teammate. They have a Car 98 that they do not want to get rid of. OG Sync acting as the forefront, letting them know that the players are pushing up on them, and they might just need to revive and book it. Just revive and book it, man. That's exactly what Zigioras is going to do. Looks like his teammate wants to med, but I'm not quite sure he's going to do that. So let's head over somewhere else. It looks like Fergs is getting into some action over here. So many vehicles driving through. Antlion just killed OG6, so OG6 does get killed at that tree up there. As we have so many squads now fighting over here. Imasi getting it down on Lieutenant from way across complexes. Circle pushing each other closer to the beach here. And we're going to see some serious amounts of madness as these games go on. 4CTV, I'm sure, is getting shot at right now as he pulled his Jeep up towards that complex. We hear an SKS looking out as well. Are we going to see anything from this guy? Not quite sure if Fingwin's going to shoot, though. It looks like he's just acting as the front man for vision. And Lieutenant Sly needs to heal. Lost his helmet, too. Would you look at that? Does have a Car 98, though, so they can return the favor on somebody else pretty easily. But the real question is, where are the rest of the squads going to go? 45 people left alive in these tiny little circles. That's not who's shooting. Who do we have shooting? It sounds like we've got a suppressed SKS, and I believe it's 4C. He's looking in over there at Jones and Wolf on Twitch, trying to get some sort of angle on them and try to get some damage put out. And Wolf on Twitch has knocked out the doubles. My goodness. What a sick shot coming through that little window upstairs. And hopefully 4C can do something about it. Using his third person there to look out the window, trying to figure out where they are and who they're going to shoot at. Lieutenant Sly laying down some suppressing fire with his squad, though, as the doubles gets revived and will now have to med. One more squad pushing into the north as you see Run Too Old, Blaze, and Sea Fades coming in from the north right there. As we get into a very, very small circle for 45 people left alive. Wolf on Twitch has knocked out Blaze from way, way, way out. Saw that squad pushing in from the north, and he said, no way, I am taking you down. Penguin finally just killed Blaze, stealing the kill of Wolf on Twitch, actually. Looks like this is going to be a little bit of madness here for the next few moments as we have many, many squads fighting for the same small little area of the map. Diabolic, Run Too Old, and Sea Fades are realizing that that's not a position that they want to be in. Now they're going to push over to the right and just hang out in that double complex right there. And let's get an angle here from Dan Bear. Dan's holding the roof, going prone, making sure he can't get shot from elsewhere. And it sounds like Fergs is taking some serious fire. Looks like Kojo and So Clutch and Brucifer over there took some good shots over on him. And tagged him down to about a good 10% HP, it looks like. Maybe about 15. Maybe a good old 15er. And now 44 people are left alive. Still many, many people left for this circle. And look at this circle. Man, just look at this. This is crazy. Penguin sees somebody. Is he going to get him? Run Too Old does barely make it away just in time. And I don't even know who to look at. You never know who's going to shoot next. Imasi sees the same guy. Is he going to be able to finish Run Too Old and get the down? Doesn't look like he's going to. Looking back to the right, Blanc just killed Jose Castro with a headshot somewhere off in the distance. And we are down to 43 players left alive. Car 98 being reloaded. Wants to get those headshots. Brox just knocked out Keen Anders. Keen Anders is getting lit in the background. Beerfed Soldier's the only teammate left to get him up. And it looks like Beerfed's nowhere really near to help him. Go past the limit and breakings. Not quite sure what that means. You guys in the bathroom? They're in the bathroom. Chill in the bathroom. Looks like Beerfed Soldier's going to have to fight this and get his teammate up. Dude, if he's getting it, oh my gosh. If he gets this right now, then why would you... Is that a smoke? They're in the bathroom. No, if he just would have thrown that in the bathroom, he would have gotten a double kill. Oh, man. We missed a big opportunity there to get ourselves a sweet double kill on camera. But they're just going to let Keen Anders get the revive off? All right. Well, opting to stay inside their bathroom and climb to the top. As we now have learned, that is apparently a professional strategy. Either that or in the water, I suppose. Keen Anders does get revived and gets his health back up and is somehow going to make it out of there. Shotgun fire taking some aim at him, but it doesn't look like it's going to hit. And we're going to head back into a more congested area as this is about to be just complete nuts. Are you kidding me? Now you're going to get knocked out in your bathroom by Beerfed Soldier. Now Beerfed wants to go in and finish the kill. I don't know if he knows that there's somebody else in the bathroom there. Grenade came out. Now he knows that there's another person there. I'm pretty sure that wasn't his grenade unless that was Keenaners that went in there. They are in a 2v1 here. Because Break NX. Oh, baby. Here we go. Oh, baby. Getting killed. Double kill. Missing their opportunity to push out and kill them while reviving. And it cost them dearly as they both get eliminated. Who do we have shooting over here? What's going on? Who are we shooting at is the real question. Looks like Malice the Legend and Fightax over in Milta are being seen easily. And now we've got more downs here happened by the care package. Looks like Gosu Gohan's going to need to get revived. Malice just killed Oh, man. Beerfed is over there. And Fightax just killed Keenaner. So that squad has been eliminated. Gosu, Blanc, T-Prodigy. Need to get the revive off. Arithmical TV. He is in a good situation here. Getting that down. Getting these guys in the situation to have to revive. And now we have 39 people left as we go into some of the final circles of the evening. So Clutch taking some meds, needing to use a first aid kit here to revive himself a little bit. And I don't think the care package has been taken unless it's that M249 that I just saw over here a moment ago. And where on earth are we going to see the gunfights? It looks like Gosu's taking fire at someone. Kojo might have taken a shot or two there, but it doesn't look like much damage has landed on him. Now, these guys are like dead center of the circle. They don't really need to peek this. Peeking this is actually going to be a big disadvantage to them when there's 40 people left in this circle. And T-Prodigy just gets knocked out with the SKS. Arithmical doing work, man. If we have an M249 and a Carnage 8 pushing in behind him, I don't know if they're going to be able to get this revive off safely. Blanc might go out to try to do so, and he might get tagged from the hill. We're going to try to stay in a little bit of an aerial position here so we can see everything that's going on here. Antlion is being pushed by Korean God. We've got Car 98 battles going on everywhere. We've got a squad pushed into this complex on another squad having a 4v4 situation here. It looks like Run Too Old and Diabolic have got to make it to the wall or else they're going to not have any cover for this engagement that's about to go down. Penguin does get it down. Now he's getting down himself with doubles. Needs to kill Steve Fades. Dan Bear and Forcey need to flank around and eliminate Steve Fades as they know he's inside the house. Dan Bear is looking over the hill trying to check, and they are all eliminated. Penguin is going to get revived by the doubles. 47 seconds to med up and get inside the circle. Imasi is down as well. Let's see what we've got going on. They are going to get the revive off, though, playing this little bit of a ridge here with the wall. Whoo! And now look at this. CeeLo Green's definitely going to see Wolf coming in behind him. Probably knows that he's in that little shack right there, and they're going to start blowing it up so they can shoot through it. No protection there. Wolf on Twitch, laying on the ground right and left. Ferg is knocked out. Wife is knocked out. Fergs. People are getting knocked out left and right. Imos is down. Or Imos is going to have to get Wife aggro up. I'm sorry. CeeLo Green's pushing to try to get a kill. There are 2 down for each team right now here. Mossy and Monstar have to be the ones that make the play. CeeLo Green's probably making the call. They're probably working on getting Wife aggro up, trying to sacrifice what they can get. All these other fights happen. It looks like SpongeBob is going to get eliminated by Havin TV. Now we have 2 more squads here fighting for the same little house. Are you kidding me? One squad outside, 1 squad inside. I don't think the squad outside knows that they're in there yet. Oh my gosh. And another squad right at the tree and at the hill. Guys are getting wrecked over here by the bridge. Helios in a good spot too. People are just dropping like flies, guys. Like, gotta get off this. Blindness, where are you? Where are you, Blindness? Down inside of the field as they have to push in. Solo Jones, Fergs, and Lieutenant Sly are running in as well. CC Champ and Master are trying to do something about this, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. 29 people left alive. Let's over here. The entire squads inside these houses are now finding that each other are there. Havin TV is like the last one alive here, I believe, for this team. And Roll is going to go down outside the play zone, unfortunately. Havin TV just needs to med up here. Monstar, Wife aggro, Mossy all about to possibly not make it in unless they're careful. Master eliminating. Oh, Mossy getting the kill while he's prone. Double X Master. Literally 25 people just died. Havin TV taking some fire at the squad that's just north of him. And X Master killing Lieutenant Sly and Wife aggro as they die outside the circle, not able to med up. 20 people left alive. Solo Jones, exactly like his name suggests, by himself, and he's about to get ran up on by a squad. Mythical runs up and finds him in the little divot, and they are going to eliminate him. Erythical now taking fire from Imossi, though, it seems. Imossi going to get down on Brucifer. The pan saves him, and the pan saves him from having TV, but now Kojo and Sopach are in a position to light him up with an M249 as you hear it flying down. And there he goes, getting tagged with the Car 98. And unfortunately, I think Imossi is going to be out there as Brucifer is needing revived by his teammates. Game. There we go, please. Double driving in. Is he going to get eliminated? Jumping out of a vehicle. We're just going to blow the car up, and it's going to be game over here. 16 people left alive. Uses the first aid kit. Does have full boost going. And the grenade is going to come behind the doubles now. He's going to take any damage of it. He does not. Doubles just barely outside the circle here. Gohan down here, this little wheat bale. And Dan Bear probably going to be out here, unfortunately. And we've got multiple players over here down as well. Let's see what we've got going on. Ziploc back has knocked out Zubith and Helios and killing Hysterica, and Zubith dying outside the play zone, finishing off the kills there. Doubles is going down by Blanc as 4CTV and Fingwin have to push in to get inside the circle. Doubles was not going to make it where he was. Now Fingwin and 4C have actually somehow made it to the hill. And you now have Ziploc Bags and Helios up here raining fire down on Rhythical and Lucifer. We've got two squad fights happening here. Let's get an aerial view so we can just watch. Lucifer knocked out Helios. Helios needing to get revived. Erythical needing to get revived as well. 4C's the last one alive of the squad pushing in from the fields. And let's see what Ziploc does with his AK. Lighting this squad up here as they're all laying down behind relatively the same tree. Not the best situation to be in. And Ziploc is hungry for those kills. Look at him. He sees them all right there. He wants them bad. He knows that he has the ability to get some kills here right now. And if Kojo goes down here, they're going to be in a bad situation. Helios may not even have any meds. Doesn't look like he does. Now it looks like Ghost and Gohan might be taking fire to those guys from the right side. That squad is just completely ruined on the hill there. They're in a very, very, very bad spot as everyone now has to push out into the open. 4C TV is going to get pushed up on now as well from that little shack. Ziploc and Helios laying down some fire with the M249 though. We are in a little bit of a stalemate between four squads still. It looks like 4C is just going to wait it out. Gosu Gohan going to get downed by Erythical. T Prodigy is going to get pushed too. Is he going to get down? Erythical gets downed by Prodigy. Prodigy and Blanc making it to a tree. They need to med up just a little bit. Looks like Brucifer is getting knocked down by Ziploc. Helios finishing off Erythical. And now we have a very, very weird array of players left here as T Prodigy and Sopach are all getting into an engagement here on the top side of the hill. Ziploc down to just a little bit of HP. There's 5 people left. Helios and Ziploc have almost no HP between the two of them. 4C TV just knocks out Blanc. If 4C can get rid of T Prodigy, who's in the bush, I don't know if he even knows he's there. 4C's getting down by that M24 though, it sounds like, and he just needs to get meted up just a little bit. 4C TV sees him in the bushes. Is he going to get the kill? He misses all of his shots. Literally misses all of his shots. T Prodigy just killed 4C TV. And it is up to T Prodigy now. It's a 2v1 situation. Now a 1v1. Ziploc versus T Prodigy. Who will it be? T Prodigy is going prone. Ziploc has no idea where he is. Helios is going to get finished off here, I think. That way he can't give any information to his teammates. Information gone. Ziploc Bags is in a 1v1 against T Prodigy. Who will win it? Who will be the ones to come out victorious and get the points for game 2 as we go into game 3 and the final game of this evening for the Armageddon Series Week 3 qualifiers? Ziploc Bags, T Prodigy. Prodigy medding up. Looks like he has to go to Ziploc. Ziploc is just fine staying where he is. The only hope now is that when Ziploc pops up to fight T Prodigy, he lands a shot or two because it looks like Ziploc has no meds. So he has a disadvantage on the hill, but he's got an advantage when it comes to his guns. He's going to throw a grenade. Is the grenade going to land? It looks like the grenade got close because Ziploc got up and the grenade did get close. Prodigy and Ziploc are both down to about 1 HP. Ziploc might not even have any ammo. I don't know what he's doing. He has his pan out. Is he going to get panned? He's going to get packed by T Prodigy, and they come out on top with 12 kills, doing work tonight for their team. Woo! My goodness, was that some crazy action. It is just impossible to keep up with all the stuff that happens towards the end of these games. It is absolute madness trying to keep up with all of it. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying these games this evening. I hope you guys are enjoying all the action, the gameplay. I hope the players themselves are having fun as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the third lobby set up, guys, and we're going to be right back into the action. I want to keep you guys sitting tight for as little as possible. Before we go, let's give a big shout out to Matcherino. They're a crowdfunding platform that we use. If you guys head over to the PUBG announcements channel in our Discord, you guys can actually donate $1 for free using the link in the code that I have posted from earlier this evening when the tournament started. Also, be sure to check out Outfox. These guys have made a great little product that will help you guys eliminate your ping and get you guys a better connection while playing PUBG. Be sure to download that at vvv-gaming.com/Outfox. It is the one and only way for you guys to eliminate some bad ping in-game and give yourself an overall better connection and hopefully win some more 1v1s. Man, so we had some, 46 people pushed into that last circle? Absolute madness. And I just can't wait to see if we can get the same kind of gameplay going into the third and final match of the evening. So sit tight, stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a few moments, guys. Take care.
The girl that time forgot. She just shakes her wrist. She's falling too far with salt in her scars. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that time forgot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Over here so you guys can get back into the action with me as we head into the third and final game of the evening here for the vVv Armageddon series. We've got, I think, about 60 players that joined in on this one. A player or two had to leave. Unfortunately, we're not able to make it for the third game. We've got 55 seconds here before we head into the final match of the evening. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourself this evening. Watching our Armageddon series. This is my favorite thing to cast. This is my favorite thing to host every week. I really enjoy seeing the teams get their competitive edge on. I enjoy seeing everybody get all hyped up and get in the spirit for competitive esports and sign up with their teams and get into this action. As it seems that many players enjoy the competitive aspect of this game more than just the casual form that it is currently in for many players. Now, I would like to say that as this game becomes a bigger and bigger esport, I think we're going to see more and more amateur teams coming into the mix. And I really think it's going to help with this game and help with making it bigger and for what it is. I think one of the biggest problems in esports, man, is the fact that we have too many pro teams that's just all that matters, right? Like, we don't really have like amateur leagues. We got small tournament organizers and stuff, but I really think that PUBG is going to be what sets people apart for having the ability to be a small underdog team and seriously come out on top in some of these tournaments. It's not like Call of Duty. You're not playing against like the best 17-year-olds in the world who's got like the twitchy flicks down and they can get the kills really easily. It's more along the lines of tactics and strategy and who can stay alive. And just because you may not have the best kill shot doesn't mean you still can't win in this game if you just win one lucky engagement. So that's what I love about this game. It's going to offer so many more players who may not have had the opportunity to play esports in different games that they wanted to step up in here, take their first-person shooter knowledge, and really apply it into a game that will allow them to make it into an esports environment. So it's just been a great game. It's been a great opportunity for many people to get involved with casting, esports. So many opportunities have opened up for people because of this game. I'm here in this position talking to you guys because of this game. And it's just allowed so many people to have the opportunity to have fun, play in tournaments, and be a part of something bigger and better than what most esports, I think, are trying to do. So it's really exciting to see what's going to happen in the next few months as amateur teams could definitely dominate. It's going to be awesome. I'm so hyped for it. I'm so glad that I get the honor to cast some of these pro teams and some of these amateur teams, as Tempo Storm were the winners of our first season. And there is a building there that shouldn't be there. All right, game. It looks like Go Past the Limit is already going to get downed, unfortunately, by Sve. He's not happy about that. I know that right there. And I have no idea why that building is there on the right. We did restart the game for the third and final match to ensure that we'd have the best connectivity as possible. And it looks like Sve is going to Go Past the Limit down with an UMP-9 here for the first kill of the game. People are still flying in the air and someone's already dead. It looks like people are wanting to play much more aggressive in the third game, opting to play the first two slow and the third aggressive. Seems to be a very common theme. And what is going on with Severny tonight? Seems like Severny is the place to be. We're going to follow IMPG and see if he finds a gun to get himself into a fight here. Does pick himself up a Kar 98 and finds the helmet. That's going to be probably more important than the Kar 98 here momentarily. Last thing you want to do is get tapped with a heavy pistol. Now it looks like Fightex is going to land down Lecteris. And I don't think these guys even knew that another squad was here because Lecteris was just running freely. Fightex is pushing up to try to do something about it. IMPG only has a Kar 98. He's going to be in a really tough situation here to try to do something about this. Lecteris is going to get down. Unfortunately, they're going to finish off the kill. It looks like Fightex just knocked out Lincevis as well. The United Brox and IMPG are going to be left alive to fix this for their team. Saw all those bodies at Severny and knew that it'd just be a matter of time before we witness ourselves a fight over here. Let's check over to the map and we're gonna head over. Let's find somebody and watch him for a little bit and see if we can see. Let's just jump around the map here for a few moments. Let's head down here and check out and see what Forcey's got going on. Forcey doesn't even have a vehicle, or doesn't even have a gun yet, or a helmet. Has absolutely nothing except a yellow outfit. Does find himself an M16 though. Gonna start looting through the house to see if they can find any sort of meds. There's a vest. Looks like he didn't have one of those either. Now has a level 1 vest. If you guys are not familiar, there's level 1, level 2, and level 3 gear in this game for backpacks, vests, and helmets. So level 3 obviously will give you the most damage reduction and the most carry weight if it's a backpack. Now the vest will give you an equal amount of carry weight also, no matter what level it is. So if you can't find a backpack early game, make sure you pick up a vest, so that way you guys have some more space in your backpack so you can carry some more loot. Ooh, finds himself a 4 times in the closet. That's a good little check there to make sure that we see that before we head on out of there. Got himself an M16 and a scope. Now we've got 1 squad down here at military base, 1 spread out at Primorsk. We've got 1 up here near Gatka, 3 up by Georgepool and Zarki, 2 that are still near Severny, and we've got about 4 or 5 squads that are actually already in the circle. Now let's head over to Lipovka. Lipovka is an interesting little part of the map. It's a kind of a little shore city with a decent amount of loot. I mean, I think it's good for 2 people to drop. It's kind of difficult for 4, and it seems that these guys know that as well. While 1 goes to shelter, 1 went to prison, and 2 went to Lipovka. So experienced players here knowing that they need to spread out and get more loot. You know, it's just if Lipovka doesn't spawn the loot that you desire, it just doesn't go well, then it's just not gonna be a good looting situation, you know. So Solo Jones gonna loot Lipovka, taking his time to enjoy himself here and enjoy the loot as we now have a plane flying over. Where are we gonna see the plane? The plane is a little buggy, it looks like. Looks like the plane is traveling at 1,000 miles an hour and then stopping to take a picture. GG game. United Brox just got knocked out. Where exactly was that at? Looks like we're gonna find out here. And that was back up at Severny. Now it's all up to IMPG, who is here in the 2nd story of this house. Probably about to be pushed by an entire squad here. Does jump outside the building and flank. Look at that ninja move. General Robert hearing him, and he does get the kill. Very, very unfortunate for our Severny boys up there to get eliminated like that. But what are you going to do about it? Sometimes in PUBG, things happen. Now, kind of back to what I said earlier, we've had some really good pro teams play in these tournaments. We've had Cloud9, we've had Trifecta Esports play in them. Trifecta was supposed to play this evening. A couple of their players, I think, got caught up with some things, so they messaged us and said that they were not able to make it this evening, but they were very confident in their score standings to be able to make it into the finals by just playing next weekend. So hopefully they can rack up some more points. Hope to have you guys back next week, Trifecta, and look forward to having you guys playing in our tournaments again. So T Prodigy hanging out on the back of this buggy, does a flip. Ooh! Kickflip heel variable, or heel flip variable. Yeah, T Prodigy's feeling it. Yep, yep. Got about a 78 on the scoring system there. Now, if Wolf on Twitch, I don't know if he knows that there's a care package literally at the edge of his building, but there is one. And if we could just go over here and check it out and see what's in it. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. No scope, but oh man, there's filth in that box. There's just straight filth in that box. That's how you win games right there, baby. AWMs. Now, on Wednesdays, we do some custom game modes. If you guys want to hop in those, I host custom games at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Just be in Discord if you want to see the announcements. The game lobbies pop up. They'll always say discord.gg/vVv gaming. Every game that we ever host says that before it, so you know it's us. To encourage players to hop into Discord and be a part of the community. Now, last week we did like first-person shotguns only, no vehicle spawns, slower map. Some nights I do no gun spawns on the map, and 5 times care package, so it's just a bunch of people punching each other at a care package until somebody picks up a Tommy gun and melts everybody. So be sure to stop in there on Wednesdays. Check those out, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I start hosting those. I do 3 games, and every week I come up with a different game mode to host for you guys to keep it current, to keep it interesting and fun. Looks like everybody's pretty spread out here. I don't think we're going to see too much action. Arnie LOL running over here towards Milta now. Now deciding to not run towards Milta, opting to head maybe towards more of the center of the circle with their team once they get done looting here. Seems like he's the one playing the waiting game, or he's just looking around to see if anybody's there to get into an engagement with. Now, there's nobody here, so they are going to be quite safe for the next few moments, as Arnie definitely feels safe. Thank you, Arnie, for the show there. I appreciate it, man. Looks like Arnie's enjoying himself this evening. Now, the first half of these games are definitely a little bit slow, but man, the mid part of the game, like the late mid game, when that circle gets smaller, it's just a madhouse of people wrecking each other. Almost a little hard to keep up with at times. I wish we could have like 4 cameras at once, you know, and showed 4 different spots of the map happening. Now that would be cool. Let's check on with our guys over here at the school and see if they're getting an education. Not yet, looks like. Doesn't seem like he wants to go into that classroom. Seemingly wanting to get educated does not seem to be very popular right now, as he is just skipping all of his classes and going to run right out the door and avoid his education for the day. They're all in a pretty good situation here with a level 3 helmet, level 3 backpack, and can we see if you have a level 3 vest? We're not going to be able to see that with you jumping like that. Do you have one? Looks like he might actually have one. He does. As you can see on the bottom left, he has level 3 everything. One by name's going to come pick him up. I always forget about the little armor notification in the bottom left on the screen now. So he is, in fact, wearing level 3 everything. And what did we find? We find ourselves a Car 98 on the roof, it looks like. Gonna reload. No shoes on this, on Dan. If you're not familiar, some players prefer to play without wearing shoes. Makes their footsteps sound different, so that way they know when somebody's outside of a building. It's different. Now the problem is if everybody starts wearing shoes, are we all gonna... Or if everybody starts running barefoot, is the shoe strat going to become viable? Now, this is what I want to see. Lieutenant Sly is going to run over here and check this care package, and nobody has gotten it yet. So I think Lieutenant Sly is going to be in a very, very happy state of mind here in about 3 seconds. Watch that ump drop. It's going to be the fastest ump drop you've ever seen. Boom. Boom. Get rid of that ump. And we have an AWM. Now, the real question is, do we have ourselves a SCAPA on that thing? Looks like we have an ACOG on the SCAR, so we are going to be able to utilize that sniper a little bit better here later on in the game, as that thing is a bullet marker. And I saw somebody take some HP damage, and they must have just ran right into the ledge there, that imaginative ledge that exists there. My goodness, what is happening? Sometimes I'll be driving straight in the Dacia and I'll start to go up a hill and I'll just hit a wall and take a bunch of damage. It's a very unfortunate situation. We have many, many people spread out this game. Last game, it seemed like people were much, much closer, but the circle is going to start forcing them in. Now, half the circle is over the water right now, you know? So really only half the map is even available to be on right now. So it's going to be an even smaller circle than usual. It's going to force people into even closer. And hopefully for some more good fights here as we go into the final moments of the 3rd and final game of the evening. Now, I will tally up the scoreboard. It'll take me about 45 minutes or so. Usually takes me about an hour after the game to post it. It's a lot of scoring. It's a lot of double checking, triple checking, making sure we got everybody's names and scores right. But be sure to check out the PUBG announcements channel in Discord to find out what the current this evening. Qualifiers getting lit up with a star. Looks like they're going to make it in just fine, though. Jose Castro just barely staying alive. Are they going to take any more damage as these guys are still shooting at them? Looks like they are going to make it through there. Not scotch-free, but they are going to be alive, and that is the important thing right there. And now we're starting to get a lot of people coming down on the same complex. Gosu Gohan seeing somebody going flying past the mansion. Is he going to be able to get blindness off the bike? He's definitely taking some shots, as it looks like CeeLo Green's crossing him on the motorbike. He has no head either. What happened to Gosu's head? Oh, it's back. He found his head, and he's all good. So now it looks like Blindness and Master and SpongeBob are going to hang it up here on this little house on the hill with the roof, which is probably one of the better places to be here at Mansion, in my opinion. You can jump over that ledge right there into the Mansion complex. Looks like Gosu's taking some fire from these guys. Master, I think, landed a couple of his shots there with his suppressor, as we have so many vehicles who are now going to start driving in, trying to get themselves some more points on these leaderboards, racking up some more points before we end week 3 and go into the final week to figure out who's going to come back for the Invitational. I have decided it will be the top 20 teams that will be decided for the Invitational, and we are going to be down over here. Blanc needs to get revived, walking back inside the house. Master doing some work. CeeLo Green just knocked out T Prodigy as well. Where's CeeLo at? Wasn't CeeLo on a different squad? Yeah, CeeLo's all the way over there. So CeeLo pinching him through this little house. This is exactly why I don't like the mansion. You think you're safe and you're just not. C Champ is gonna roll up with his teammate here and help him. And he's gonna make it there just fine. Run 2 gold in the background, doing some work. It looks like. Not quite sure where that fight was going, but that's an SKS fight. Let's see what Mossy sees. Mossy with an 8 times looking in there, and that's why he was able to hit that guy so well. Don't know if he's going to land any more shots, though, as they might play it more safe now, knowing they're being shot from the north. That gun doesn't have any suppressor on it, so they definitely are hearing that. They definitely know the direction it's coming from, and we're going to head over towards the warehouse area because it looks like we've got another down here at this house just north of the warehouse. Warehouse, a great spot to hold. Kind of difficult, but it's a good spot to hold. It's a good central area. Not too bad to push out to the south if you have to. It looks like 4C TV is going to be down. Maybe we can witness a little bit of an engagement when they pop back up here. Looks like they're going to be able to get the revive off just fine. The doubles and Fingwin looking over the wall. I'm not quite sure if they're going to do anything about this, though. And let's see if the 4C gonna do something about this. Looks like his teammates are lighting him up, though. He's going to take some painkillers. Hop off of him while he's medding so we can actually have a free look camera here in Fingwin. Level 3 helmet, level 3 backpack, M4 and an SKS. And extremely looted with a suppressor as well. I don't know where these guys have been looting, but I want to go with them next time. Because they found themselves some good gear and some good loot. There's still 50 people left alive in this little circle. Let's head back up to the north as we have more squads fighting each other. Pretty sure we just have some distant battles still going on over here as these guys look like they pushed out to the other complex now. That's just north of here. Don't know if that was the smartest choice. This is an even smaller place to get shot into. But these guys are near the center. They can just kind of hang out and wait it out here. And this seems to be the one of 2 spots where we have engagements happening right now. So let's just keep an eye on things and see what T Prodigy can do about this. CeeLo Green and Mossy. Wolfix just knocked out the double down here. These guys are doing work on the guys over here at the walled complex. Man, the doubles, 4C, Fingwin, and their teammate all struggling to get their revives off and get out of there safely. My name just knocked out 4C again with a headshot. And they're gonna have to get the revive off even more. What is that? Why does that gun sound like that? It just sounds echoing from the room. Okay. You don't have a body? Well, this guy didn't have a body, but he has hands, so that's cool. Oh, it's back. We found his body. Seemingly a UI glitch. We can't get off of this when he's medding. Let's see what we've got going on here. We're going to witness a car explosion. Looks like we might see just that. Having TV knows there's a squad playing here. They're going to have to do something about it. They need to get that down. Having TV wrecking these guys. And it's up to 4C to win here. Is 4C going to be able to get any sort of kills here? 4C opting to play in first person as it is many favorites. Having TV gets down. What? Looks like somebody else just got knocked out in the background. 4C is going to be killed here. So many squads pushing in. These guys are flying in from the warehouse, wanting to eliminate them. 2 are down, 3 are down, 1's being revived. One by name and Skull needing to get some information for their team here. Fight tax on the other side of the wall. Having TV and Malice the Legend is really the only one here who can do anything about this unless Havin has his gun up and ready. Looks like he does. He's not medding right now. Malice the Legend gonna push up on Zero. Getting a good tag on Having TV. Knows on the other side of the wall, making some good calls to the team. Zero needs to get the revive off. Doesn't land a single shot on Malice the Legend. Now Malice is going to push up and eliminate the team, and those guys have been wiped from the warehouse. What a sick engagement that was. As we just witnessed 2 squads being eliminated from the tournament, with another care package dropping south of Rozhog. SKS taking shots way up here on the house. If you didn't know, you can actually jump up on the door, crouch up here, and crouch up there. Solo Jones is going to be knocked down, or knocking down C-Fades. Diabolic is going to go in and get a revive off. Looks like he was around the outside of the wall, was in a bad spot, was able to get shot. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get tagged from here, and Solo Jones is way up on the hill, also taking painkillers. Oh my gosh. Now this triple story here up on the hill, pretty sure some of these guys somebody landed here. Was it last game I was talking about? This is a great complex, man. Just up here on the high ground. You've got walls to fight through. This house can see that half of the complex. It's just a really great spot to be. Now mansion is starting to get cluttered as more squads potentially start moving in as the circle starts to fade here. Sly, Solo still taking some fire with their SKSs and their big guns here up on the top of the hill. Fergs, I think, is just holding the south angle for their team, seemingly being the watchman for them. Lieutenant Sly has an 8 times on that bad boy, and he's just going to wait for his health bar to regenerate, it looks like. Now, it looks like I saw a health pulse there. Yep, so that was painkillers that was bandages that was going. He didn't actually have any painkillers, and now you see the painkiller orange bar pop up. If you didn't know that that bar right there, the single yellow bar is the lowest health boost. The second is a medium-sized health boost. The third is actually a run boost, and the fourth bar filled up will give you an extra bonus on healing. Now, while you have the run boost running, you're obviously still healing as well. But if you drink a painkiller and an energy drink, it will fill you up to a full boost, or if you get an adrenaline syringe from a care package. So that is the way that they regenerate health. First aids will bring you back up to 75% HP. Bandages will regenerate a small amount of HP over 5 pulses. And a med kit will heal you up to 100% HP, no problem. We have somebody out in the boat. Are these guys just... Seriously? Alright then. I mean, it's a strat. It's not dumb, actually. I mean, you just wait for everybody to wreck each other as this circle gets smaller, and then you just come in on your boat. Like, hey guys, I'm here. Boom, 1 tap and win. If those guys win, who is that out there? Cancer squad. If those guys win, I'm going to lose it. Monstar TV just knocked out Jose Castro. Let's get over there and see what's going on. Jose Castro is down. Pan's not going to save you now. Looks like Quadfather and Fade are stuck here at the tree now in a really, really bad spot. I'm pretty sure these guys are getting lit up. There goes their vehicle. They have to push into these guys. They're really their only hope here now is to win a gunfight or hope that another squad pushes in from the gunshots and it attacks them. Oh man, car's going to go up. He's got it back up. He's going to take some serious damage from it. He does take a little bit of damage from it. It looks like just a small bit. Unless that was Mossy that tagged him with an SKS at the same time. Might have been. I did hear a bullet shot, so not in a good situation here, guys. Let's check out the care package and see if they're going to even get this one. It looks like they are going to get that. Korean God throwing a smoke so he can get away with it. It looks like he's found himself a 7.62 gun. It's a Car 98. There was a Car 98 in there. I really think that gun needs to be taken out of the care package. I really think that gun should be taken out. Quadfather is still in a very, very bad situation here. Teammate Fade is down. They need to shoot the tires out of that Jeep so that way the Jeep goes lower so they can use it to revive. But I don't know if you can do that actually when the Jeep has been blown up. Ooh, man, this circle is going to hurt. And they are out of the circle right now. I'm Aussie, seemingly getting tagged by one of those guys, though, is holding a sick position on him. I don't even see how these guys can make it in here. Quadfather's just going to have to run. These guys are just going to take their time and light them up. And they, unfortunately, go down outside of the circle. Now, here's the boat guys landing over here, playing it extremely safe. And look at that giant gap of players they have in between them. Looks like they've made a pretty good choice on that decision. And now we've got 38 people left alive. As we go into a little bit of a stalemate, waiting for everybody to be forced in by the circle. Mossy, Monstar, CeeLo, and Wife all taking their vehicles and getting the heck out of there. Mossy driving in reverse. Mossy's enjoying himself, having a good time. Glad everybody's having fun, but you might not want to get shot in reverse. It looks like Mossy does get shot in reverse. Monstar just hit Mossy with a vehicle in a huge mistake playing games driving backwards, and you are going to pay for that, acting as if these players are not worthy enough to knock you out of a vehicle, and they just simply are. Nice try, Mossy. I saw the swaggy reverse. It was very, very, very high point multiplier, but you know, we're not doing the trick competition tonight. That's next week. If you guys want to sign up for the quadruple backflip competition. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't exist. But maybe we'll have a backflip competition one day. After lessons. Laying down some fire with a Car 98. I don't think he's hitting anybody though. Wolf Twitch just knocked out Wife Aggro and now killing Wife Aggro. Wolf on Twitch doing work, man. Where are you? I'm not even sure exactly where. Oh, Wolf is up here on the top of the hill now, shooting down on Monstar TV, and Monstar's going to be down. And this could be the end for that squad. Looks like CeeLo Green is going to be the last one alive. And we've got Malice the Legend also fighting people over here. I'm not quite sure who we have shooting at who, but Malice has been landing some shots from a distance here, getting it down. It looks like Havin TV is in a tricky situation here as well. If he lands a Car 98 shot on this, I would be insanely impressed. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for the Car 98? Looks like CeeLo Green has gotten out. CeeLo Green is going to get killed by C-Fades. C-Fades down here at the yellow complex, getting a good angle on them. 33 people left alive before we head in to the final moments of the game and we start tallying up these points for the evening. Now, one more squad. T-Prodigy pushing on these guys. They have to make a play on this complex. X-Master and Limus being pushed inside. They're going to have to run upstairs and deal with these guys. Looks like Master's holding the stairs. Let's get a good angle here as T-Prodigy. Prody's going to get down. Master still holding the angle. Master's going to get eliminated. No more information for the team. Door is being closed. Let's go ahead and keep the door closed for a second, guys. Let's get the revive off. Nope, we're going to open the door. Blanc making a big mistake. They're not waiting. Making a huge mistake. They're not waiting for his team. That was probably one of the biggest mistakes ever. Should have waited for T-Prodigy to heal. You had plenty of time. No, you're not actually. Wow. Limus are still inside fighting this out in a 2v3 situation. Looks like Antlion just killed Blimus. The full HP to his advantage there. And we still have two other squads here fighting it out as Blanc gets downed again by SpongeBob. What's going on here? SpongeBob is holding this door angle. Angle you guys are familiar to see it in game. C-Champ throws a grenade out there. Is it going to land? Looks like it might land to kill Blanc, but it doesn't actually kill Blanc. C-Champ's holding this little ledge here, trying to watch the outside. It looks like Champ is going to down one. Oh, no, it doesn't. He didn't. Antlion made it inside. Into the corner there. We just have madness happening everywhere. Looks like C-Champ is going to go down by Antlion. Prodigy flanking it outside. Doing a sick play, and that squad is unfortunately eliminated. Let's head to the top of the hill. We now have the Wolf right in the open of this vehicle. Not in a very good spot. He's going to have to go prone. They are in the middle, though. 26 people left alive. And going small and small. Left alive. Small circle. Everybody running. Having TV. Getting tagged and down as well. Looks like we've got people getting wrecked from multiple angles now. Malice, the Legend, might go down here if he's not careful. Looks like he's getting shot from the back. He's getting shot from everywhere. Korean God pushing him from behind with the care package as well. Oh my goodness, 26 people left alive, and we've got shots coming from Blaze and their squad. Blaze also doesn't have a head on his character. Loving that glitch. Solo Jones taking some fire. Looks like Zagorius just knocked out Newbie Cakes. Newbie Cakes is going to go down here. Looks like Solo Jones. Man, if this car just blows up, they are so done. They're blowing up actually the wrong vehicle. They're using cars to their advantage here to make their own cover. Wolf on Twitch is going to get the revive off, and they're going to heal up. Havin TV goes down again. Malice is in a very tricky situation here. He's going to have to pop up here to get the revive off, and that might just be too much of a situation for them to deal with. Ziploc bag is going down. We've got people dropping like flies. Havin TV is still down. Fergs is down. Let's head over to Fergs and see what we got going on. These guys are still in the dead center. Looks like our camera's stuck. Let's head back to the center. Havin TV is just getting lit up here in the middle. They have nowhere that they can go. Looks like Hysterica and their squad's going to push in and try to do something about it, but I'm not quite sure what we have going on here. We just have a bunch of madness happening. It looks like Malice is doing work, just using this little ridge here to his advantage. Havin TV wants to push up and fall back maybe, but now realizing that there's a squad to the west of them, they realize that they're in a very, very bad situation. I don't think he realizes he's being shot from the west yet. Now he does. He's going to go ahead and use some meds. Zubath and Hysterica, Matt 87 are getting eliminated over there as they start running in the circle. The boat gods, Sve coming in late, unfortunately not going to be helping them. It looks like Sve did make it in just enough time. It looks like Diabolic shooting a T-Prodigy here in the middle, going for Antlion as well. And Antlion goes down. It's now up to just T-Prodigy to stay alive. And Sve is still just outside the circle, buying his time, climbing into the top ranks. Trying to climb his way to the top here. 14 people left alive, and look at this spread. We have people just about everywhere spread out all over the map in ridiculous positions. I think Malice, Hamidi, and Lieutenant Sly are in the worst out of all of them. Blaze just killed Antlion. Antlion being eliminated. The player who was just down crawling. T-Prodigy might be getting killed here. He does just get wrecked. as you see his body just get ragdolled. After Lessons needs to get revived also. Not quite sure who shot him. Malice, and Malice is just loving this ridge that he's got here. Lieutenant Sly is not who I wanted to put on. I wanted to see Malice. It looks like if Habity can go in a 1v2, it looks like he's not going to be able to do so as we go into the top 10 players. And we zoom out for you. Sve met it up, moving inside the circle now. 17 seconds before that bad boy moves. They all just need to make it inside this grassy area with the trees. There are no compounds left inside the last circle here. What are they going to do? What is going to happen here? Diabolic, Blaze, C-Fades, and Run Too Old are in probably one of the better positions here. Korean and After are in a good position as well with their squad, but they need to get their teammates meted up so that way they can heal up a little more. We've got some suppressed shots going over in that direction. Sigioris is getting lit up with a suppressor. One more down, he's done for. Korean God might get tagged a couple times as well. Looks like he is going to get tagged. 2 players down out of that squad. They're not going to have any time to get those guys revived. It looks like Lieutenant Sly is going to hop out right next to him with an AWM and go prone. Looks like he makes it behind the tree. Blaze is lighting up OG Sick, and After Lessons is the last player alive here that can make a play on that. And it looks like Space coming from behind is going to get eliminated. Blaze just working this hill here, wrecking this squad. And I think it's going to be up to Lieutenant Sly to do some work with this AWM. And is he going to be able to get one down? He misses his shot, unfortunately. He should be maybe taking shots at the guys from the tree. It looks like Sly lands a headshot with 1 HP. Are you kidding me? He's got to use a first aid kit. He's got to use a first aid kit. Looks like he's going to do that right now. So After Lessons has gotten a revive off. There are 2 players over here still. Blaze is flanking over to get on Lieutenant Sly, getting tagged with an AWM for his mistakes, though. If he can go down here, now there's a squad behind him too. After Lessons, oh no, Sly gets just completely wrecked by Blaze. Blaze making a good play, and they know exactly where the last 2 guys are. As After Lessons and Zigioris were seen moments ago getting the revive off. Wow, getting tagged by Blaze. Blaze is getting a good shot off on him. He's going to throw a grenade, see if he can get the elimination here by Frag. Cooked it for a little too long there. I think he needs to throw it a little bit further. Oh, baby. Knocks out After Lessons with a grenade. Oh, no. Let's see if we can witness this grenade landing. Oh! The grenade would have gotten him anyways. What a sick ending to our game 3 and week 3 of the Armageddon series. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys sign up for next week. We do have 1 more week worth of qualifying. It might be a little too late to get, points to get in the top 16, but we don't know. You never know how well you're going to play. So be sure to check us out at vVv-gaming.com. Find out all the stuff that we do here at PUBG. Find out all the rules and regulations for our tournaments to make sure you guys are signed up and on time in Discord. And be sure to head back here. Not this Sunday. We're actually canceling the draft this Sunday. We're going to start the draft again next Sunday as we are switching over to X-Pulse, and we want to give people some time to adjust to that. With school and everything, we've seen a drop in attendance for the PUBG drafts, so we want to try to rework some things and see if we can't get some more people playing in those tournaments. So hope you guys have enjoyed this evening. Be sure to head over to our Discord, discord.gg/vVv-gaming. Again, my name is Orion. Feel free to reach out to me, message me, any questions or concerns you guys have. We're always looking for people to help with these tournaments as well. Chat mods, casters, PUBG organizers, all sorts of stuff. So feel free to stop in, and we might even have some work for you to do and get yourself some good stuff on your resume for a great organization here at vVv Gaming. So once again, before we leave, I'd like to give a big shout out to Match Reno. They're a crowdfunding platform that we use. It's how we raise all of our money for donations here at vVv. It's how we allow you guys to donate $1 for free. Actually, if you head over to our PUBG announcements channel, you can see the donation link and see the code right now. Go ahead and use that code to donate $1 for free at no cost to you. This is how we pay for our trophies, mouse pads, things like that we offer for prizes here for the Armageddon series. Also, I do a big shout out to Outfox. These guys have made a wonderful product. It's the one and only source for you guys to lower your ping while in-game playing PUBG and hopefully win yourself some more 1v1s. Be sure to check them out at vVv-gaming.com/Outfox. All right, guys. I am signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this evening. I hope you guys had fun. And we will be back Wednesday for the custom game night as we are skipping the PUBG draft this weekend. Hope you guys had fun, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.